Hey, what's up everybody? So I've been pretty behind on doing videos. I know you're all pretty excited to see my progress. We've done a lot since the last time we did a video. I know you all have quite a few questions about fitment, how this thing sits on the frame, clearance issues. So we're gonna do a walk around so you can all kind of see exactly how it all sits on the truck frame and see our progress going forward. Alright, so here it is. It's sitting up on the truck frame. This is pretty much how it's going to sit when it is finished. So let's go ahead and do a walk around and I'll show you how it all fits on the frame, a couple of possible fitment issues, and yeah, here we go. Alright, so starting out, we'll go ahead and show you the gap. Originally we're planning for 10 inches. We're looking at more like 12 inches now. There's a big old Cummins engine sitting there between the seats. Alright, now part of the fitment is figuring out exactly how the steering is going to work, so kind of the working plan right now is this is the output of the beveled steering box coming directly out of this steering column. So the working plan is we're going to have the output of the first beveled steering box run this way into the second beveled steering box. The output of that beveled steering box will run back forward into the factory Dodge steering box, which should reside here in between these two frames, between the Dodge truck frame and the Vanagon frame. Alright, so working our way over to the side here, we have, as you can see, the factory Vanagon frame here in the front, and then tucked behind it is the factory Dodge frame. So the plan is, the working plan, I love using the word plan, we're going to cut this whole lower section of the frame out and leave this upper boxed section. That should leave enough clearance for our tire to make full lock turns, and I don't think it should even touch when the suspension is under compression. Still test fitting to see how this is all going to work out, but I think this front frame section should remain in place. Get a nice side profile here so you can kind of see what the monster's looking like. It's a giant, over 7 feet tall. Alright, so working down along the side of the frame here, you can see we have 3/4, about an inch of clearance between the Vanagon frame and the Dodge truck frame. I'm relocating the body mounts so that the Vanagon frame will sit on them and bolt through. And that's going to be that way all the way down the frame. It should have, I'm thinking, 3 different body mounts. Alright, working our way into the body here. We have the transmission's fitment. Initially I was thinking I was going to be swapping an automatic in. The way it looks, I think a linkage is going to be easy to fabricate to be able to retain the manual transmission, which is kind of ideal. So as you can see, the body does end at this body mount, which is about where the original cab ended, which is going to leave basically 8 feet of frame for a camper box. You may be wondering what the plan is for the exhaust, and I'm not entirely sure yet. This is going to be kind of weird. I think kind of a working idea at the moment is to flip the turbo around backwards. That would pull it in towards the block here. That is going to create another problem, which is the intake going this way, exhaust going that way. I think that if we can figure out a way to relocate the oil filter, it shouldn't be a big deal to have the exhaust work its way towards the front and make a bend and go the other direction. We will see what happens there. It looks like the factory space for the Vanagon radiator should still work to house the truck radiator. We'll be ditching the fan, the mechanical fan on the motor, and going with a electric fan directly on the radiator. So this should all be pretty well boxed in the front also. So there you have it. That is how we are looking right now. It's super exciting. Next step is we're going to pull the body halves off. I'm going to get them on a level surface in the carport and make it 12 inches wider. Alright guys, that's all I have for you now. Super excited to see the progress, as I'm sure you are. If you like the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.